graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Your weak little innards.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I have to act up again. Oh, no.
My cups in this house have been used to draw a circle. At least 3.
There's no truth in my art.
Yeah, I know who the fuck John Cryer is, Chris.
And
Tom Holland.
Tom Hardy. Hardy Boys. Boys in the Hood. Hood Rich. Richie Rich. I don't know where I'm going with this.
with Richie Rich, you kind of painted yourself into a corner.
Richie Rich, the killer of all improv.
Tuesdays this fall on CBS, What's the Haps with the Krabs? We follow the Krabs family and figure out what's happening.
Chickpea.
There you go.
In my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm not into that water sports.
The man in black fled across the desert and the gunslinger followed. So, Joel, this is your captain speaking. If you look to the aisle, you'll see a hamster fighting a bullfrog. And if you look to your right, you'll see the Hudson River, which should really be a lot lower, but I'm pretty drunk.
Don't be a stranger.
It's just a coincidence that you were talking about the Jack and Triumph show, and I'm here. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast.
Hey man, this is Kevin Smith, guy who makes all those unlistenable podcasts over at smodcast.com, and you're listening to the Two Strangers One podcast. This is podcasting.
You're listening to Two Strangers, One Podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes or on the Stitcher app for Android devices. Please visit twostrangersonepodcast.net. And now, here's Chris Cologne and Austin Schutte.
Hello and welcome to Two Strangers One Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Us. Is that our bumper?
Who knows?
We never really signed off the last episode.
We didn't get to.
Yeah, because some asshole's gut's not working.
Your
quite
weak
right.
little innards.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I have to act up again. Oh, no.
My incision points were like, hey, we're still damaged, you know. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're fine. Like, no, we hurt now. Fuck you.
Because you had, we were talking about, we were recording, and it was like, I don't know if I'm going to get fired.
Right.
Which I'm still, like, as of today, I'm still sort of in that mindset where, like, I may go to swipe my card, and, like, someone will be there at the front door, like, Chris, let's talk over here for a moment.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other issue.
Why don't you have a seat? You want some lemonade?
But you have a cookie. Then you had left. So I'm like, oh, yeah, where's Austin? Oh, he went home. What? Son of a bitch. This is the second time I sign up for overtime on the weekends.
Yeah.
Specifically thinking, all right, we'll go into work together. And
was the first time when I had my surgery?
Yeah, the first time was during the appendicitis.
You don't get to
actual appendicitis.
You don't get to be upset about that.
You should know that. You should have got a memo from your appendix saying, hey, by the way, later on this week, gotta go.
Super sorry, man. I don't know if I was just, moving around a little too much or something. I was like trying to do as much as I could within my restrictions, and started getting winded about partway through the day.
Yeah, I gotta say that when
runner's cramps and shit.
When I had my surgery, once again, for stuff like that, they have to cut through the muscle.
Yeah.
When I had my surgery, they gave me painkillers, which I probably used maybe 2 or 3 days worth.
I used way less than they told me to.
Yeah, as I was saying, they gave me a pill of like 30 or whatever with like 3 refills. I kept that original 30 for like 2 years or something like that. I used like 3
they told me
or 4.
I could have up to 12 a day, and I started off on 4 because fuck that.
Yeah, and
I'd like to be at least semi-functional for my recovery.
And there was one day, that was mostly in the beginning just like maintenance, and then like I said, all right, I think I'll be good. There was one day where I felt like I was stabbed in the stomach with a knife, and my ex-wife at the time, which you really get to learn about people in times of crisis. Like, she froze the fuck up, and I'm over here curled like on a ball on the floor crying, and she's like, she didn't know what to do, and she was frozen, and like a little later, I was like, it could have been a lot worse, and you just froze. I mean, I know you can't be angry at somebody about that, but I was like,
it's funny because like when I was like, hey, I think I need to go to the hospital, Tori just dropped me off with a book. She was like, call me when you know what's going on.
It's like there wouldn't have been anywhere for her to like stand or wait with me or anything. It's just, and like, you know, she needed to take care of Colton and stuff. It wasn't like bringing him to her grandparents and stuff in the middle of the fucking night. Which, and I understand. She was like, "Do you want me to stay with you?" I'm like, "No, just go take care." She was just, it's like, cause yeah, the joke we make is she fucking just dropped me off with a book. And I'm like, "All right, let me know what's going on. Good luck."
Yeah, you can fend for yourself.
Yeah.
You got a compass and a little cup that folds down in your pocket.
I didn't even bring those, though. We were going to the hospital.
There's a book, the Junior Woodchuck Guidebook.
So you said compass, and I immediately thought in protractor. Just the exact wrong compass for the joke you were making.
Even more useless. Here's a compass.
How's drawing an almost perfect circle going to help me?
You know.
Because you can circle where it hurts.
Ow! 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 Right here! Right here!
Can't I just trace around the cup?
It has to be a perfect circle.
If I have a little collapsible cup, why do I need a compass?
For defending yourself.
I'm an artist, bitch. I know what I'm doing.
Against, you know, predators.
How many cups in this house have been used to draw a circle? At least 3.
Yes. Every coffee cup has that Sharpie ring around the top.
Yes. It's fine. Is that why coffee tastes like ink every day? Yeah, because I need to draw circles. For what? I don't know. I like drawing snowmen in the winter. I'll go out and fucking build them.
Oh, you freehand that shit?
You kidding me? Well, when you build a snowman, is it ever perfect? No. That's why I use the cups.
Some compensating. There's no truth in my art.
What's this conversation really about? You're gonna call out my coffee cup Sharpies, and you're gonna call out my snowman. One of these days, I'm
gonna give you the hamster cage and a table. I'm saying, get the fuck out. Okay, in a book.
Yeah.
All your worldly possessions are in the back seat. The PlayStation? No, I got that for you. I'm taking that gift back.
It is my PlayStation. It's not mince words on that. She gets to keep the Switch if it all goes south. But thousands of dollars in games invested in that PlayStation. It is not going anywhere.
So, a little housekeeping. Last episode we were talking about John Cryer is the guy.
John fucking Cryer. God damn it.
John Cryer was the other guy from 2.5 Men.
Yeah, I know who the fuck John Cryer is, Chris.
It was Jack Klugman and oh shit, I forgot the name. I looked it up. The other lemon for the Odd Couple.
It was
we were talking about the Odd
Matthew
Couple.
Perry.
No, Matthew Perry. Yeah, Matthew Perry with John
Cryer.
Tom Lennon and
Tom Holland.
Tom Hardy Boys, Boys in the Hood, Hood Rich, Richie Rich. I don't know where I'm going with this.
with Richie Rich, you kind of painted yourself into a corner. I'll give you that one.
Richie Rich, the killer of all improvs. And I wanted to give a quick shout out to Chris Mounts, another longtime listener of the show.
He tried to add me on Facebook.
Oh, he did? Oh, you haven't answered him? Well, that explains.
It's like, who the fuck is Chris Mounts?
He's Wisconsin Chris.
Wait, how long has he been in the picture here?
Oh no, he's been a fan of the show for years.
Right.
And I
and
think
nobody has thought to call him Chrisconsin?
Ah.
That's upsetting.
Well, you know, ever since Facebook started forcing people to use their real names.
I'm saying, you call him Wisconsin Chris. Someone should have had Chrisconsin readily available.
There he goes. That's a tag for him, I guess.
Yeah. So Chrisconsin tried to add me on Facebook, to which I replied, "Who the fuck is Chrisconsin?"
Well, he was listening to the Dark Tower Chickens episode, and it commented about. He posted a picture from the California Raisins animated show.
I saw that. I didn't understand the context. What was it?
Because you were like all these raisins in this room or whatever.
These fucking raisins out here.
You don't want the raisins going to your school.
Right.
So a shout out to Chris Mounts for a little show interaction. So Tommy B has some competition.
I'll tell you what, the day that Tommy B sends me a request, I will accept Chris Mounts.
Wow! See, Tommy B, you're holding up friendship progress.
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to be friends with some guy named Chris who lives in Wisconsin.
Well, he listens to the show. God damn it, that's being loyal to our listeners.
I wasn't being sarcastic. What good's the Chris in Rochester doing for me?
true. I'm a piece of shit.
Yep.
And we'll
Fuck
be
you. Let's all talk about Netflix. Let's all talk about Netflix. Let's all talk about Netflix and shit that's coming out. If you could put like an actual instrumental at the end there, instead of my voice just just some Mario shit.
Yeah. Just totally steal it.
Yeah. If you could just put some fucking copyrighted material at the end of that, that'd be great. So, Lost in Space, coming on Friday. And it makes me wonder, of all the IP that they could make shit from, why would they pick a shitty movie from the 1990s?
But it's not, it's also a show that was in the 60s. It's not just the 90s.
Is that where they're going with it? Is from that?
I think they're going to the show. And like that show was so old that it was like their first episodes were like in black and white.
Oh, well, I knew that, but like, do you think they're going to lean more heavily on? I thought they were leaning more heavily on the movie. Do you think?
No, I think people are. What the fuck?
It's dry. I don't know why I did that.
Dry. That was no. The movie was like a stopgap. Like I don't. They're not acknowledging the movie at all. I think this is going straight from the TV show. There's no gloop or gleep or whatever the fuck his name is.
Blarb?
No blarp. No.
See, you don't believe it will be based on the movie. You think it's going to be based on the TV show?
I think it's going to be totally based on the TV show.
Hello, can you go? Death Row! What a brother knows. Once again, back it's the incredible, Ram Animal, the uncannibal, the Public Enemy #1. I don't give a fuck about Netflix. I just wanted to do that. Oh! I fucking told you I would do it on air. It took me less than a fucking minute.
He said he was going to get me to say
base. It took a little work, and technically it was based, but it's okay. The root is what matters there.
You son
I got
of a bitch.
you so fucking good.
Because I'm like, how can we not? I was like, okay, what's so Netflix? I don't have fucking internet in my house.
See, is he fucking stupid? Does he not know Does he not know that it was a TV show too? Yeah, I just need him to make a distinction with very specific wording so that I can Bring the Noise.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, I got you so good.
And like we started the bit, then my battery died on the recorder, and I got a new battery.
This is so much fucking work just to make you say bass.
And you told me you were going to do it too, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I fucking called that shot, man. I Reggie Jackson that shit. Or Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Sorry. So, just take another one from the black man. That's cool.
I got God.
Yep. Anyway, for those of you totally fucking confused, I've been fucking with Chris the last week or so.
Austin really likes the song Bring the Noise
by Public Enemy
and Anthrax, which, I feel that song got a lot of white guys, like, kind of into Public Enemy, like, where they're like, I don't listen to rap, but, Public Enemy did that song with Anthrax.
I don't even give a fuck about Public Enemy, I just like it because it was in the Tony Hawk soundtrack.
Oh, okay. But that's, for the time that it came out, rock was its own thing, rap was its own thing, and it sort of, that was like one of the first times that I could think of that there was a crossover. Other than like Run DMC and Aerosmith, Don't Walk This Way. Technically, Sugar Hill Gang was, they took a sample from a disco song.
They're the ones who said the hip hop, hip
hop, you don't stop, rock it to the bang bang, boogie sit up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
Yeah, I know them.
Yeah. But Anthrax...
Was that a test?
What you hear is not a test.
I'm repping to the beat. And now me, the crew, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet.
But you only know that because of the old granny from the Wedding Singer soundtrack.
Nope, I only know that because of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. my entire musical
library.
Yeah,
it's Weird Al Yankovic songs.
It's fucking
Tenacious D.
Yeah, and I think here we got something to talk about. My music taste. I like Flogging Molly a fuckload because they were in Tony Hawk. Also, I believe Sugar Hill Gang was Underground 1. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys. Fucking send your letters to this guy.
Right. 2 strangers on podcast at gmail.com.
Right. Rob Zombie was a combination of he was on the radio when I was a kid and fucking Twisted Metal 4. I'll say. You could play as Mr. Zombie, and then it played a little bit of Super Beast when you won. Yeah. And I was like, ooh, that's cool. Yeah. My music taste is very strongly from video games.
In a early internet, in a time where the internet for you to download a song in the early days of Napster or Kazaa or LimeWire, where it took fucking 5 hours to download a 3-minute song.
And that's if Metallica didn't fucking send a death squad after you. Yeah, we're not rich enough, fuck this kid! And then they, like, fuck a kid. Remember that? Dude, Saint Anger was weird. It's like a concept album, but, like, a lot of kid rape.
They didn't fuck a kid.
I know they didn't fuck a kid.
I like Metallica.
I call out Metallica because I'm ambivalent toward them, but you love them. So I'm going to call them child rapists and act like Saint Anger was about that.
It was like earlier we were talking about a Big Bang Theory. And it's like, you fucking hate Big Bang Theory. And I had just mentioned the episode, like, let me guess what happened. And you kind of guessed, you were on the nose.
Like, Raj goes on a date with a girl, like, oh yeah? Let me guess. He drinks and can talk to her, but he's an asshole because he drinks. And you're like, oh, no, he takes a medicine that, like, lets him talk to girls. Like, well, oh, let me guess. There's a side effect of the medicine that ruins the date. Like, yeah, it makes him take his clothes off. Yeah, I fucking know, Chris. Because
you called it?
Yeah, because I wrote a better fucking episode in the minute I was thinking about it, and then I had to dumb it the fuck down to make it be what they did.
And yet, I'm the kind of guy that I hate everything that is popular.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be something that's kind of halfway decent, but if other people like it, just takes the fucking pleasure out of it. Yet, I like Big Bang Theory. Yet, how you feel about that is how I feel about everything else.
Well, no, because I don't hate Big Bang Theory because other people like Big Bang Theory. I hate those people for liking Big Bang Theory because it's fucking awful.
I mean, it's bubblegum. It's innocuous at best. It's
not innocuous. It's offensive as shit. It's nerd blackface.
I don't see it that way.
Yeah, man. Fucking in a world where we're finally getting some traction with, like, you know, superhero movies and shit being social currency. We've got, you know, Penny as the audience surrogate, you know, Sheldon sends some, you know, barely researched shit out there that, you know, all makes sense, but, it went over her head, and she's like, I don't know what you just said, but I'm hungry, and everyone laughs their fucking asses off. It was like, oh yeah, I didn't get that either, this is a good show, because it puts those fucking nerd faggots in their place. Yeah, you know what, if I were a Pakistani, I couldn't talk to girls either, because I'm such a fucking dork. That's how I feel about the audience of that show. Whoever's keeping the show on the fucking air, that is a portrait of you. And my dad, who also loves the show, but is an intelligent human being.
I think I'm halfway intelligent. And then, like, I wrote a spec script. I wrote 2 spec scripts because it's sort of like, I mean, it's that model doesn't really exist in Hollywood anymore. But I'm like, okay, I'll take a popular show that's on TV. I'll write an episode for it. 2 episodes that I'm kind of proud of. Like, I mean, they take place in, like, season 5, season 6. It's not like the modern episodes.
They frisbee them the fuck back to you. They're like, oh no, we don't want to get people's expectations up.
But actually, I mean, I do follow.
This one's got a good twist to it.
I follow Bill Prady on Twitter.
For those of you who don't know, Bill Prady is the man who invented penicillin.
Yeah. No, he's the guy that. Or he's the main writer of The Big Bang Theory.
Well, don't just name drop like everyone fucking knows who he is then, Chris.
I mean, you know, there is Chuck Lorre, you know, the guy behind, you know, 2.5 Men, John Cryer. And,
he's behind 2.5 Men? Yeah, I heard that about him.
And, but
not that there's anything wrong with that, just, you know.
But he's a producer, and he does a lot of shows, and Big Bang Theory is one of his shows. I mean, he's been doing, like, when you realize that he's been a producer for so long that he wrote the theme song to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I want everyone to know that he said producer twice and didn't throw up air quotes, which is kind of fucked up.
Well, he's a producer. His name is on these shows.
Producers help content come into being, not those things.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
It's a beloved show. It's, like I said, innocuous at best. It's bubblegum for the fucking mind, and you're going after it with such fucking.
You know what else is a?
That's how I guess. I mean,
you know what else is a bubblegum?
Is that how I sound?
Yes, this is how you sound, but about fucking everything. I've got specific goddamn targets, military targets, man. Big Bang Theory is Dantooine, and fucking Duck Dynasty is Alderaan. Except it's not peaceful, and they do have weapons.
At least Duck Dynasty does.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you know, here's a pop culture reference.
Right.
Hey, we're gonna play Galaga and dress like the Flash.
Or we're just gonna fucking get shit wrong and then make fun of the people for liking it. Fucking like, calling the Doctor Doctor Who. The character's name is the fucking Doctor, and any fucking nerd who likes Doctor Who would know that shit, but not the guys who Googled it quick for Big Bang Theory.
Gotcha.
Bitches.
It's weird when I hear, is that how I sound? Shit.
Or when fucking Penny dresses up as Wonder Woman, and Sheldon's like, Wonder Woman's never been blonde, and then you just fucking Google quick blonde Wonder Woman, like, oh yeah, she has multiple fucking times. And this is shit I didn't know, but that has been pointed out, and you're like, oh, well, yeah, I do the fucking Doctor Who thing, but, you know, hey, Wonder Woman has been blonde a lot, and I wouldn't fucking know that, but you know who would? Sheldon fucking Cooper.
Yeah.
As he's written in the show.
He has eidetic memory.
Yeah.
And he has Asperger's.
No, he doesn't. His mom had him tested. Or some fucking bullshit that's on a t-shirt.
Well, no, everyone goes, he's crazy. He goes, I'm not crazy, my mom had me
he's
tested.
got that fucking t-shirt that says, I'm not retarded, bazinga.
And then,
oh my god, I want that fucking shirt now. It's got a picture of like Doogie Howser on it. It just says, I'm not retarded, bazinga. Bazonga.
A Photoshop of someone punching Sheldon in the face?
No, I want it to just be wrong in every possible way. So I want it to be Doogie Howser and it says, I'm not retarded, bazonga.
And what was the guy?
Oh, I hope Tommy B likes Big Bang Theory. I'll go to his house and punch him in the fucking dick. Tommy B, I'm out for blood. Add me on Facebook, buddy.
He's never going to add Chris Mounts.
Yep. Chris Mounts is being held hostage in my fucking friend limbo until you send me a request. Also, Chris Mounts, if you like Big Bang Theory...
Fucking rescind your friend request?
Yeah, you can.
Did you say you unfriended somebody who liked something?
Yes.
What did they like? I forgot. Was it Big Bang? No.
I forgot the context.
They said something was wonderful.
Oh, fuck. What was it? Oh, yeah, they were like, young Sheldon looks delightful. And I was like, you're not my friend on Facebook anymore.
And I kind of get the whole young Sheldon, like, not getting... I think I've seen one episode. I wasn't exactly pleased with it. You know, I don't like precocious youth.
Right.
That does get irritating. Did you see... have you seen that other new one with Mindy Kaling? And like, she's the mom of some kid, and he's this very sassy... He's like prepubescent, he's like 12 years old or something like that. But it's like... He's very sassy in a way where you know he's going to grow up and be very fabulous, you know.
Oh, you're saying he's going to suck a lot of dicks. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, cool. But he's going to grow up and be very, very effete and out there and you know, and it's like, oh, it's so funny because this kid is like, you know,
what kind of fucking pansy says effete?
Like, you know, some people when they grow up they want to be astronauts. When I grow up, I want to be Wendy Williams. You know, and this is like a 12-year-old boy saying it.
What is Wendy Williams?
She's a
he/she.
She's a sassy black TV radio show host.
She's the fucking got heat stroke in the Statue of Liberty costume.
Yeah. And has the gigundous tits. And
I want to be her too, man.
Like, you know, some people when they grow up they want to be an astronaut. And I grow up I want to be Wendy Williams. And it's like, dude, you're 12. Yeah. You know. I want to hit you, but it would be a hate crime. But not because it's a hate crime. I just want to hit you for being annoying.
Right. Well, no.
But I'd get arrested for a hate crime.
Well, they need to prove intent for it to stick as a hate crime. It's still assaulting a minor, which like you don't want to do. But I will agree with you that the precocious, sassy little kid fucking aged out with Macaulay.
Oh yeah.
We should just cut it the fuck out.
Yeah, and it's with Mindy Kaling, and he's like, well, don't don't worry, mother. I know you don't have a sense of style, you know, and I'll dress you up for your date, you know, like and it's because he was like he was interviewed on one of the like late night shows that I watch.
I don't like anyone who calls their parent mother or father unironically. And the issue is, apparently my brother listens to our podcast. Oh. He does that. Oh. But I feel like he started doing it ironically, and now he just does it all the fucking time. It's like, hey, are you coming to Father's for dinner tonight? Like, I feel like 10 years ago, that would have been like, hey, are you coming to Father's to dine with us as like a joke? But now it's a fucking habit. Like when I fucking verbal hashtagged back in high school to make fun of people, and then I just kept saying hashtag before everything. Like, oh, fuck. It happened, didn't it?
But I would, like, I used to say Mommy Dearest, you know, from the movie, and that bothered my mom all the time.
From what movie?
Mommy Dearest.
I know.
No more hanging wires. I mean, well, what? That was a Futurama joke.
Fucked up.
Yeah. All right, and I guess we'll be back.
Yeah, I can be back again. I don't know. We're not having a conversation or anything. We can be back.
Wakanda. Stay Wakanda.
It's the social justice arm of the Black Panthers. Wakanda.
Social justice warrior. You don't get sex gifts. Sex treats.
Sex prizes.
Sex prizes.
Yeah, don't get sex prizes.
Speaking of, you shaved your head, or you cut it recently.
I didn't shave it. My girlfriend shaved my head.
Ah. She's got to get by the ear, though, because you got the fucking straight there by the ear.
It's fine.
Green.
It'll
be fine. So when you shave your head, you look much more like a,
like an adult.
No, shaved head, blue eyes, so like...
Oh, yeah, I am what Hitler had in mind. You know, I've got a licensed cosmetologist living with me, so I'm going to cut my own hair.
Ah. So she studies the weather? Stars?
Yeah, my fucking
She's
car.
a cosmetologist.
Not a cosmologist, which I don't believe is a word, and not a meteorologist.
So a meteorologist is a weatherman.
Right.
So that means a weatherman, when you call someone a weatherman, is it someone who studies the stars? The meteors?
An astrologist or an astronomer?
I always found that weird when they called a weatherman, or a weather person, excuse me. I'll stay Wakanda. You know, the meteorologists. Yeah. But they don't study meteors. They study weather. But then you said you live with a cosmologist. Yeah. It sounds like someone who studies the cosmos.
I did not say I live with a cosmologist. I said I live with a cosmetologist.
Cosmetologist.
As in cosmeticology.
Ah.
Studies how people look and how you can make them look. Their cosmetological practices. She can do hair. I live with a licensed hairdoer. I'm not going to cut my own hair.
See, so just say that, a hairdoer.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I needed to dumb it down for you. You can break down the etymology of cosmetologist.
Hairdoer.
I'll try to be a little more respectful for your limitations.
I got my PhD in hair doing.
It's not a PhD.
I got my hair did.
Yeah, anyway, I got my hair did. My beard trimmed. I'm feeling sexy today.
Ah.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Can we get on with the show?
So, I guess to follow up for our listeners, because we ended the last episode with, we don't know if this is going to be the last CarCast. So, I've been back to work one day.
You did not get fired.
I have not yet.
You're not going to get fired.
Probably not.
Just fucking nothing's going to happen.
Yeah. It's like, hey, there's a problem. Yeah. There's something, there's some inequality coming around here. Could you stay woke and, follow up?
And the email came back just one word. So?
It's like, oh, no, I support the decisions made by my team.
Yeah. Well, you were looking at it as this big binary thing, like, I'm either getting promoted or fired, like, or fucking nothing could happen, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, you would think something like that, like, kind of jumping up 2 rungs sort of puts a target on your back. Mm-hmm. Like it'd be one of those deals where, like, I bet if I had a lot of latenesses or if I had a lot of, calling out or whatever, they'd be like, oh, well, why don't we address that? Like, okay, you're doing so well, well, then why are you fucking late every day?
You're doing so great, why don't you go do great somewhere else?
Yeah.
You fuck. Messing with my tea times here. Little beeps on my phone.
Oh, beeps on the phone?
From the email. That's with the tea time, like he's golfing.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Oh, I thought is there something about golfing and beeping on the phone that I'm not aware of? Yeah, they're getting messages.
Yes.
Don't interrupt my golf time.
There you go.
With your
Jeez, did
messages.
You drink today?
Well, does after midnight count as today?
Yes.
Then yes.
On the calendar.
Yes, technically. I had some sleep since then. Time for the alcohol to run its way out of my body.
Well, there's the problem. You gotta top up.
Right before work.
You're not sharp when you're sober. Not sharp when you're drunk either, but at least you're fun.
I fall downstairs a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah.
Sort of like when a drunk person gets hit by a car, like you kind of just go with the flow, you know?
You start taking on those havoc physics.
A sober person tenses up, prepares for the brace. The drunk person just goes with it, man.
Yeah. sober people, the physics were done in-house to be realistic. They're like, oh, let's just throw havoc in for the drunks. As soon as something touches them, they ragdoll until they come to a complete stop, and then they can get back up.
Yeah, like you said, the video games that use the havoc engine don't...
People are like, wow, this is so realistic. Like, is it though? Because like, no one tries to break their fall or anything.
Yeah.
You punch someone and they fall over, and they don't like throw out a hand to try to not fall. They just like, oh, you got me. I'm not on my feet anymore. I guess this is just
my neck.
This is life until I stop moving.
So just a few more corrections, I guess, since the last time. I keep messing up. It's
egregious, not egregious. Oh no, not that. Okay.
It was the original Odd Couple.
Right.
Was Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau.
Right.
That was like from the original movie. Then when it turned into a TV show, it was Jack Klugman and Tony Randall.
And then when it turned very briefly into a good TV show, it was Charlie Sheen and John Cryer.
No, that's 2.5 Men.
Right, but they were just the fucking Odd Couple.
It was the Odd Couple?
And that was great for like 2 fucking seasons, and then they ran out of ideas.
Well, you know, in the late 70s, early 80s, it was a black Odd Couple.
Oh, no punchline.
No punchline. Yeah.
All right. I was like, what were they called?
What were they called?
Weird motherfuckers.
What's the haps on the craps?
Doesn't even tell you what the thing's about.
Well, so does the Odd Couple. That's not a woke name.
Well, no,
what an odd couple! Two guys living together. Stay woke, man.
Well, no, it's the Odd Couple because they're 2 very different people. I get that, but what's the haps on the craps? That's just like
they're trying to update it.
Sounds like they're trying to figure out why somebody has diarrhea. Tuesdays this fall on CBS. What's the haps with the Krabs? We follow the Krabs family and figure out what's happening.
They all just stand outside the bathroom. One person's in there. Hurry up!
Dave, you've been in there for 6 hours. Yeah, I know. I don't think we cooked that chicken enough last night. Well, fuck, man. I gotta get in and brush my teeth, so if you can just tell me what's the haps of the crap so I can plan my day around it. Oh, that's why they call it that. I got a couple jokes for you.
Okay.
Here's the kid version of the joke. What's the difference between pea soup and mashed potatoes?
I've never mashed potatoes.
And anyone can mash potatoes.
Yes.
Not everyone can pea soup. So the adult version. What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo?
I've never paid someone to garbanzo on my bed.
I would never let a garbanzo in my mouth. But I would let a
chickpea.
There you go.
In my mouth.
Yes.
I'm not into that water sports.
Oh, you don't have to be for it to be a funny joke.
Well, no.
But if you want to...
Let's say, let's.
You want to take some sort of moral stance against the punchline.
Well, no, I
got a story about 3 nuns to tell.
I knew a girl that was into that stuff. Yeah. Like she was into the urinating on her, sort of like a humiliating kind of deal. And then like I didn't like the idea of just doing it in the bathtub. Like wanted to do it in the bed. And I'm like,
I've got this
at your house, maybe.
I've got this sick running joke.
Why does it smell in here?
Anytime Tori says she has to pee or anything, I just open my mouth and look at her, try to make her as uncomfortable as possible. I gotta pee.
No, one day she's gonna take you up on that.
Right.
All right, soldier, saddle up.
Gonna lay down here on the floor, tipping my chin to my chest, top of my head sticking straight up. You just do what needs to be done.
Cause oh man, what's the guy? Joe DiMaggio,
the baseball player.
Is it Joe DiMaggio?
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio, the voice of Bender, says the key to doing a proper Tracy Morgan impression.
Tip your chin to your chest.
Put your chin in your chest. And it's funny because you do it and it makes you Tracy Morgan. Put your chin in your chest. We're gonna get everybody pregnant.
Miss Lemon, I don't know if we can do TGS right now.
Because I got a ninja uniform on its way.
I'm gonna need to wait on those nunchucks. I couldn't get first day shipping for those, but I have the outfit if you want to do some wide shots. Yeah, that works pretty well.
It's not Amazon Prime that want to deliver no nunchucks. See, just putting your chin in your chest. And putting your chin in your chest sounds like something Tracy Morgan says. Put your chin in your chest.
I want a divorce, Deborah. Yeah, it works. Works for anything.
This Uber don't let me put a line in the back seat.
I'm sorry to tell you girls this, but your parents have perished in a terrible fire. Perish means died. That's fucking great, man. The man in black fled across the desert and the gunslinger followed.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
You ever read The Dark Tower, Ms. Lemon?
It's a long book, 7 books about the man in black.
There's an 8th book too, but you could skip that. That's just a fairy tale taking place within the fairy tale.
It's just what I went through a keyhole.
Shit, you ever see Inception? This will be the remainder of the week.
This is Katana. She got my back.
I wouldn't recommend messing with her. Yeah, her sword. It takes the souls of those she kills. Oh, you some kind of suicide squad?
Jerry, man, the knife still been broken, Jerry. This is fucking SNL.
I didn't get any of that. I got SNL at the end. Everything else sounded like Kramer having a stroke.
I said, Jerry, the knife seal's been broken, Jerry.
All right, there you go.
There's a fucking SNL. I saw 2 kids last night in the dog.
I got the Kramer flavor from it when you said Jerry. And it's kind of colored in the rest, I guess.
It's Tracy Morgan doing Rick.
I didn't even pick up on the Jerry, but like I also heard the Jerry. It's like a subliminal Jerry.
It's a big way speaking.
Episode title: Subliminal Jerry.
Before I get into this argument, we'll be back with more dick and fart jokes.
This episode of Two Strangers, One Podcast is brought to you by Comics Etc. 1115 East Main and North Goodman at the Hungerford Building, door number 8. Find out more information at comicsetc.biz or like them on Facebook at facebook.com/comicsetc1.
Did you ever see a film at such a young age it left you traumatized with cinematic wounds? Necrophilia. It's a dead issue, man. Don't push it. Cinema Psyops is a weekly podcast documenting an ongoing experiment on the mind of an unwilling test subject.
No one should have to watch this movie.
Oh, no one should have to watch this?
No one should have to watch this movie.
Surprisingly, it's not a topic that a lot of people really want to tackle.
I'm shocked, prudes.
I know, really.
Right?
It's the next sexual frontier that no one wants to explore.
I am, in the most sincerest of senses, disappointed in you.
It takes a powerful goddess like Connie, jam her arm down the monster's throat and kill it. Oh, I'm still tripping out over that. Even as a kid, I was like, I gotta find a girl like that. Every week, I get a new look of disappointment that I never thought I could get out of her.
Unimaginable. At 12 years old, you should not be watching this movie.
Obviously.
At 13, you should not be. 14, you shouldn't be. I'm not entirely sure even 17-year-olds should be watching this.
Just because you're offended by something doesn't mean that you have the right to demand that it doesn't exist. Watching this film again, I had all of this like little nerd glee with everything that kept
little
popping
history
up.
doll popping up
absolutely.
at you.
So I totally loved this film.
Hey, I know why you couldn't see that. It's because your brain's warped from watching this shit at 12 years old.
Yeah, this is a rough movie. I told you ahead of time when we were getting ready to do it that it was
How
going to be a rough
could you watch
one.
this shit at 12?
Because physical wounds heal, cinematic ones don't. Listen to Cinema Psyops.
Click and Hit, enhancing the experience for all recreational smokers. Click and Hit is a one-handed portable vaporizer. This smoking pipe has a compact 4-stage design, complete with a built-in, windproof, butane refillable torch lighter. The large burn chamber holds your stash of legal herb or pipe tobacco. Click the button to ignite and inhale as usual. When you are done, put it back in your pocket for later. Smoke anytime with the touch of a button. No more carrying around grinders and tins. Pipe, rolling papers, and even your lighter at home. The Click and Hit cordless vaporizer is no bigger than a normal cigar, making it the world's smallest and most discreet vaporizer. It's perfect for use in small places or shared rooms. It's efficient, getting 5 to 8 draws from your packed chamber. It's affordable at just $19.95 each. Buy 3 and the shipping is free. Buy 4 and you get the 5th one free. Visit www.click-n-hit.com clickanhit.com. That's clickanhit.com. And now for listeners of Two Strangers, One Podcast, you can use promo code STRANGERS and receive 10% off your purchase at clickanhit.com. That's promo code STRANGERS for 10% off your purchase.
And we're back. Okay.
And we're back. Jesse Morgan back on the show. Jesse Morgan back. Let's go continuity. It's been 8 hours, but we're still talking about Jesse Morgan.
We're really not, though. not even close.
I'm Jesse Morgan. Sneaker. We're gonna fight Big Boss. We're gonna fight Big Boss.
The Swahili localization.
And the mother, we're gonna fight the Big Boss.
What's that place we fight the big boss? Mother?
What are you talking about right now?
Metal Gear Solid 5.
What about Mother?
You fight Big Boss.
In Metal Gear Solid 5?
Yeah.
You never fight Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh. What did they call that place? Mother something?
Mother Base?
How low can you go? Death row. What a brother know. Once again, back is the incredible rhyme animal. The incredible deep will gonna be number one. 5 said freeze. And I got them. Okay.
They don't rhyme incredible with incredible. The second one is uncannibal.
Uncannibal.
Other than that, yeah, fucking point to you dick.
Oh.
How low can you go?
I didn't realize I was a target.
Let me have this.
Now it's fucking up.
Well, it is Tarantino Tuesdays.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, because I was trying to think of what in our lives had happened recently that can be used as a topic of conversation. What would be the most absurd thing that I could think of? And I thought of it. What if Quentin Tarantino gave a eulogy at the funeral for a hamster?
This is fucked up, man. It's too close to home. It's not cool.
Has it really affected you like that?
It's about to. Oh, Jesus.
Well, I mean, like if having a funeral for a hamster isn't an absurd enough concept.
Thank you all for coming out to this humble occasion. A lot of you knew Bob as a pet, as a coworker, as a fucking friend. I knew him as something more. He was a fucking coke fiend back before being a coke fiend was a fucking thing. Alright. This guy used to rip fat fucking lines until his little heart was going about 200 beats per minute, which is high even for a fucking hamster. But he could hang with the best of them. And when he got fucking clean, okay, he got clean like Andy Dufresne coming out the fucking pipe, okay? He had crawled through a river of shit in his life, and the next thing you know, he's got a fucking family, alright? He's fucking a girl hamster. They filled the cage in a week. You know the gestation period of a hamster is? It's a fucking breath of a baby. He leaves behind 30 fucking kids, 98 grandchildren, and a big-titted fucking third wife, okay? And we're all gonna miss him, but we're never gonna forget him. Hi, Sally.
And that was Tarantino Tuesdays. Quentin Tarantino gives a eulogy at a hamster's funeral.
I have to say, as my own best and worst critic, that was my favorite one so far. I don't care if it wasn't as funny as the rest. I feel like it was the most true to Quentin Tarantino out of all of them.
Bringing up the hamster's sordid past at his funeral.
And yeah, he fucked up. We all fuck up, alright? But what he did is he turned around and he fucking made it right, alright? He built a fucking empire literally, metaphysically, figuratively, and basically.
When life gives you chips,
we make chunks. When life gives you pellets, fuck them out.
Most of us are going through our metaphysical hamster wheel when he was in a literal hamster wheel.
He really knew the rat race better than any of us, except for actual rats.
They really know the rat race.
Yeah, they kind of invented the rat race.
He's not heavy, man. He's my brother.
And I mean that not in the literal sense, but in the way black people use it, which I feel is more meaningful. I can't take credit. That was from Zoolander. Rufus Brent and B because we're brothers to me. And I don't mean that like actual family, but I mean it the way black people use it, which I feel is more meaningful.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a good friend of mine.
Oh, did you know that just means he's French? He wasn't an actual bullfrog?
Wow, so that's like half of that is frog is a very derogatory term.
Yeah.
And bull.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard the phrase. I've heard the phrase bull dyke.
I was gonna say it doesn't improve dyke, so I can only imagine what it does to frog. Jeremiah was this fat fucking Frenchman, came over here on an inflatable boat.
But he was a good friend of mine.
He was a goddamn lush, but he shared.
Anywhere there was fucking cheese and wine.
Alright, speaking of him in the past tense, because he's fucking dead too, okay? Him and Bob died in the same fucking plane crash, Buddy Holly style.
You know, you think you get on a plane, there's a hamster, and there's a bullfrog. You think, you know, it's going to be a pretty good day. Little did they know.
Darkness was lurking just around the corner.
Only tragedy happens when a bullfrog and a hamster are within the same vicinity.
Wes Anderson film.
Nobody knows that the hamster and the bullfrog are natural enemies.
But they live in a lighthouse for some reason.
Somehow their fight distracted the pilot of the plane.
Like fucking Peter and the chicken.
It's just a hamster and a bullfrog rolling up and down the aisles of an airplane.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. If you look to the aisle, you'll see a hamster fighting a bullfrog. And if you look to your right, you'll see the Hudson River, which should really be a lot lower, but I'm pretty drunk.
Oh, shit, a goose.
Yeah. You know, Sully was a lot like Top Gun, because the plane went down and Goose died.
You know, I was there. Had Sully made like a 3-degree turn to the left, I could have died.
God damn it, Sully.
You could have saved us a lot of fucking headache.
Tommy B could have gotten married and had kids by now.
Oh my god, I'm like the reverse. It's a Wonderful Life. If I wasn't born, so many much better things would have happened.
If you could have died in fucking Sully's Great Landing, everyone else would be so much happier. He fucked up. They should make that movie. The guy's like, I wish I was dead. Like, oh, do you? Well, maybe you should look at what the world would be like without you. Then the guy's like, oh, fuck, man, maybe you should jump.
Your parents didn't get a divorce.
No, your parents
bought a house in Cancun.
Yep, your parents stayed together. You didn't accidentally drown your sister when you were kids. Hillary won, and there's peace in the Middle East. Yeah, you know what? Chug the bottle. Which bottle? Every bottle. Gary Oldman is the angel. Every bottle.
Every time a bell rings, Gary Oldman gets his wings.
It's completely underutilized. There's no real reason we need Gary Oldman, except when he's like, all right then, chug the bottle. Which bottle? Every bottle! And that's how he gets his Oscar. the next one, I guess.
Yeah, because he was Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
Detective Gordon. Oh, I guess I see the Commissioner Gordon. But he was Detective Gordon in the first one. In Batman Begins, he was still Detective Gordon.
Then he was Commissioner Gordon for a minute, then he got fucking killed, and then he was fine.
Then it was Lieutenant Gordon.
I thought he was Commissioner. No. Yeah. No, maybe. Fuck.
And then he became
Commissioner. That happened.
And then he was the bad guy from The Fifth Element.
Oh, fuck. Zorg?
Was it? Oh, it is Zorg. Jesus Christ. You didn't even see that movie, right? Or did you?
Years and years and years ago.
Okay.
And Gary Oldman and Bruce Willis do not share a single scene in that film.
That's right, even though
fucking weird because they're the protagonist and the antagonist, respectively.
I still brace myself for the fucking car to get rear-ended.
We're fine, man.
I don't know, it's just something I do, man.
What, being a pussy?
No, fucking brace for the fucking worst possible thing. I think TV and movies have all got us fucking, like, post-traumatic stress when it comes to, like, getting T-boned. Because so many movies have that scene where the camera's like right there and they get T-boned and like we can see it but they can't.
I'm going to tell you this though. You know what causes more fatalities and car crashes than anything else? Bracing for impact. Why do you think drunk people survive every fucking crash? Because they ragdoll. They go havoc on the shit. When you brace for impact, everything's fucking rigid and ready to break. When you're not worrying about it and just staying relaxed, fuck dude, you just noodle around and bounce off of stuff. Jackie Chan in that one movie.
Jackie Chan in every movie. Shanghai Moon.
I meant Drunken Master. I meant Armor of God.
I meant
Operation Condor 2, Armor of the Gods.
Shanghai Nights?
Karate Kid.
Rush Hour 2.
Rush Hour 3. Rush Hour.
A Rumble in the Bronx.
This is what we're doing. Shit, I can't think of that.
Good, because my next one was going to be the Jackie Chan Adventures.
I remember that shit. That's great.
Like, oh, Jackie Chan does all his stunts in all his movies.
Oh, fucking Lego Ninjago movie. He played Sensei Wu. And he did Lego mocap. He did mocap for the Lego karate, and they're like, well, we'll figure this out.
We just wanted to see him in that motion capture suit.
I don't know.
$50 says I could give Jackie Chan in the motion capture suit.
Dude, bullshit. He's just on as a consultant. No, fucking watch this, man.
Doing the voice. Hey, Jackie! Come here.
$100 I can give him to shit the mocap suit.
Got this brown note machine.
Just gonna
put off of Amazon.
We're gonna have him keep hitting his head against this fucking board until he passes out. He's gonna lose all fucking motor control and just shit his pants.
The guy at the craft services just told him, all we have left are burritos.
Right.
So he's had about 4 burritos so far.
The pink slips of our cars against I can get Jackie Chan to get fucking shit-faced and fuck someone through the mocap suit. Like, just wearing it, but with his dick through the little piss hole. Shit, man. You haven't been wrong so far, but I really like your car.
Guys, this is a children's movie.
Alright, well, turn off the camera then. Yeah, that's fucking right. I knew you wouldn't, because you want to see this as badly as I do.
Brings new meaning to Ninjago, you know.
Rodney Dangerfield's ghost, what are you doing here?
And I was watching Family Guy, because we had did the Ronnie Dangerfield bit, and for the episode art, I used Rover Dangerfield, the Ronnie Dangerfield animated series animated movie, and they had a Rover Dangerfield joke on this last week's episode of Family Guy.
So you think they listen to our podcast?
Yeah. They called Korea and said, fucking animate that shit now.
They're like, you call wrong Korea, we nuke you.
Oh shit, I called the bad one.
Death. What's going on here?
2 buses.
Why would you synchronize your bus schedule like to be so perfect that no one else can get through?
I never thought it would happen.
Why would you put the bus stops right across the street from each other?
They knew they could. They didn't know that they should.
Your traffic scientists spend so much time. They never considered
perfecting the buses.
Never considered the fact that 2 city buses might be on time at the same time.
And I said time twice.
So it's the 215. But the 215's here too. That's not a left turn lane. What are you doing, crazy lady? Oh, you're just making it so I can't go. That's pretty neat. That's cool. Clearly live around here.
A series of accidents created by the perfect bus schedules.
Yeah.
The system's too perfect.
Some guy at RTS just laughing maniacally. Like, soon she'll love me for who I am and what I can do.
The crashes will spell out our names.
It's gonna take a while. Do you love me, Malgesicles?
Another evil plot by Professor Glass or whatever it was, some Unbreakable.
Look at this Helena Bonham Carter character in the car behind us, though.
I can't.
Well, you know, your neck does go a full 180 if you have your body work with you.
I don't want
to turn around.
I don't want to turn around and look at them.
Try and use a complex system of mirrors. It's just too late now. They're gone.
Aww.
Anyway, if a movie's ever made about her life, which I doubt,
She's the guy. She's the girl he's trying to impress.
Yeah.
He's trying to impress Helena Bonham Carter.
That's Michaela Cleese, or whatever I said before.
Jessica Cleese?
Majestic Cleese. Yeah.
Rebecca Cleese?
John Cleese?
In a strange...
Do you love me yet, John Marwood Cleese? Why do I know John Cleese's middle name? Well, answer your guess in the comments, and I'll tell you if you're right or not.
It's from a commentary track for King Arthur or whatever.
The clue to both our listeners is this one says Basil on it. And if you can get it from there, you win.
That was on a list of. That was on a. Well, shit. That show.
What show?
Faulty Towers.
Nope, got nothing to do with that. Which is crazy because of Basil Fawlty, but no. It's got nothing to do with Fawlty Towers.
I saw a list, and it was, I mean, of course, it's an arbitrary list on the internet, but it's like, top 10 funniest shows ever, and it was like Seinfeld, Simpsons, Fawlty Towers, and I'm aware of Fawlty Towers. I'm pretty sure I've seen maybe 2 or 3 episodes. I think I even watched a couple episodes of an American reboot.
Wow, Fawlty Towers?
Yeah. And
is it called Seinfeld? Seinfeld has classically Fawlty Towers plots where the entire thing would be solved in the first 5 minutes if one person just told the truth. That was the basis of Fawlty Towers.
I thought it was
someone doesn't want someone to know something for some reason, and that leads to just a snowball of lies, and that is Fawlty Towers, and that is Seinfeld.
I'm gonna hide the thing from the girl. Her father's coming, and she's an Indian chief.
Yeah, it's not a show about nothing. It's a show about escalating webs of deception.
Welcome to my hotel. Would you like a towel?
Fawlty Towers. Yeah, this used to be a John Cleese show.
How does he get afford to live in a hotel all this time? Great, but what's wrong with him?
I'm pretty sure we work here, Jerry. Well, you never see us doing any work.
You must be from Two Broke Girls.
What?
The crossover. The Two Broke Girls Fawlty Towers crossover.
Wow.
Movie.
I'll take shit I didn't watch when it wasn't the same thing for 500, Alex.
The movie nobody wanted.
Yeah. Fawlty Towers, that was on before Monty Python on PBS sometimes.
Yeah. Right after Masterpiece Theater.
I'd watch...
And he's a Doctor Who?
Maybe. I didn't say Doctor Who at any point just now.
But that was like the Friday nights. It was like Doctor Who, Fawlty Towers.
I was thinking like Saturdays in the
keeping up appearances.
In the late 90s and early 2000s on Saturday, we would catch the end credits of Fawlty Towers so that we could watch Red Green. The Red Green show, you ever watch that?
Red Green, no.
That was a good fucking show. It was on PBS. It was like all those handyman shows, like we're gonna teach you how to fix your lawnmower today, kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that, but it was like a spoof of those. So this guy so I was thinking, you got those Matchbox cars, you pull them backward and then they shoot way far forward. And I wonder, could we do that with a real car to try and save on some gas? And they'll, fix up rubber bands to it and go in reverse 10 feet and it shoots them forward a mile and stuff. Just goofy stuff like that. And then Monty Python would come on right after that. And then when that was over, we could switch over to Mad TV. And then when that was over, we could switch over to what's left of Saturday Night Live. And that was Saturday night watching back in my household.
Well, I distinctly remember the Monty Python being on Friday nights.
Okay,
and you would see like a commercial for like Masterpiece Theater. And once again, but I mean, like all the British shows, like way before like BBC TV, BBC America was a thing. It was like, Fawlty Towers, Keeping Up Appearances. Have you ever seen that? Keeping Up Appearances?
Is that like Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
No, it's coincidentally, like my ex-wife really liked the show, so she bought like the box sets, and I watched, and it's actually really funny. It's about like this, it's a poor family, but the wife has rich tastes. And she's always doing things she can to impress rich people. But, like, the rest of her family are just pure fucking trash. And then, they have, like, the brother-in-law, the brother-in-law, the father, or it's like, he sits in his beer gut and fucking, mustard stains all over it. And, but she's always wearing, like, big floral hats and, she's trying to impress high society. And, like, her sister's like a slut.
They call that in South Korea?
What's that?
Gangnam Style. That's what that song's about.
What?
That song Gangnam Style
Is about
it's
being
about
poor?
It's about poor people, trying to appear rich to everybody.
Ah, that's what Gangnam Style is.
So that's a fun fact. Gangnam Style is based off of that PBS show.
And Red Dwarf. That was it was definitely like, well, Fridays, it was like, seriously, Fridays were like Red Dwarf, Doctor Who, and Monty Python. It was Sci-Fi Channel before the Sci-Fi Channel, before the Siffy Channel.
Siffy. I got a bad case of the Siffy. Doctor says penicillin will clear it right up to them.
I have to put it right on my Red Dwarf.
Oh, God. Got this topical cream I gotta rub on the Red Dwarf to get rid of the Siffy.
Well, how else am I gonna keep up appearances?
Right.
Oh-ho!
I don't want people to see my faulty tower. Well, it's to be a big, mighty Monty Python. Yeah, they turn this weird kind of red-green.
Wallace and Gromit. I ran out of things.
I ran out of British things. They're like, all right, well, you need to see Dr. Ledestrestein to do that. And you're like, what? Doctor Who?
I thought you could use that in the beginning when you had to go see Doctor Who. So they're opening up a Chick-fil-A in Greece.
Oh, why?
And have you ever eaten at a Chick-fil-A?
Don't we already have Arby's? Yeah, I've eaten at Chick-fil-A in Virginia, and it was certainly food.
Well, I would say the one I went to in Maryland, and once again, I mean, I'm talking about 2003, 2004, way before I knew about their politics. And I went to a buddy's house. He moved to Maryland, and we were spending a couple of days there, and they had recently, they opened up a mall. And once again, also keep in mind, like, the GPS technology of 2004, 2005. Like, the mall was just built, but the GPS wasn't updated. So, like, they just had this big lot. It says, oh, come with me to the mall. They have this, place called Chick-fil-A, or, like, one of those fast food places that outlies the mall. And so we went there, and I actually enjoyed the food. They had a chicken sandwich that was pretty good, and, I mean, I do distinctly remember the giant pickle slice on it, which is probably, if you don't like that.
Fuck off.
There was a rooster on the side of the road. That was crazy.
Like that?
No, just chilling.
Standing cock?
Yeah. And so we had went, and then, like, I remember we went there like 2 or 3 times over the course of a week. And my buddy was like, oh, this place, it's closed on Sunday because the owners are, like, super religious. And, like, that was the first time I ever heard of, like, the first time I ever heard of the place, period. And then, like, the weird politics, like, it still blows my mind. I mean, there's even, like, there's counties in Jersey, just north of where I lived when I lived in Jersey, where, like, the entire mall's closed on Sunday.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's like, why would you shoot yourself in the foot? A place like that where people go for leisure.
Right. Well, why would you close a center of commerce on everyone's day off?
Yeah.
Not everyone's day off, obviously, but most people's day off.
And, I can understand some weird sort of, like, loophole where, like, I own the business, but I'm not going to go to work on Sunday.
Right, I get that, where it's like, oh, I don't work on Sundays.
Just that all your Jewish and Hindu employees work.
Give them Saturday off. That's their Sabbath.
And then have
fucking yarmulke wearing Satanists.
Or something. Do not necessarily represent Two Strangers on Podcast.
Oh, I obviously don't think Jewish
I speak in jest.
Jewish people don't even believe in Satan, let alone worship him. And that's the real family, I think.
No matter what I scroll on the back of my notebook.
If you're going to piss in Jesus' face, you should at least love the Morning Star. You need someone watching out for you.
And so they are bracing for this.
Satanist redneck. That's a good character.
I call upon thee, the Lord of the underworld. I sacrifice this baby.
These are my children, Lilith and Beelzebub.
And little Dante over there. Now, Dante, you can tell he's a couple shades off, but don't worry about that.
We invoke the Dark Lord Satan and offer this girl's soul to you, Master. And Thanksgiving dinner will be delicious. All right, everybody say, what's the opposite of grace? Everybody say chaos.
All right, everyone, we go. Thank you, Dark Lord.
So yeah, fuck Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, they're bracing. Like the police are like the Grease police.
The Grease police, they come to me in my bed. That's the Dream Police, and sung by Apu because I've never actually heard the song.
Like they're bracing for like this, 3-day long fest, which like I think Sunday's going to be one of the days they could have, we're going to finally get some relief on Sunday because the place is closed.
Nope.
Sort of deal.
That's why you got to watch out for the fucking vandals. I mean, like the people, like
the ones who were the protesters.
No, like the ancient people, the vandals, hung out with the Visigoths and tore shit up.
Oh, I just like to wear white makeup. I just like Robert Smith. I hate that when someone's like they're into the goth culture and then they get into the whole fucking history. It's like, dude, you fucking hang out in the mall and listen to The Cure. We don't need a fucking history lesson.
Oh, look at these nice gothic arches. It's just a domed ceiling here. Yeah, we're back.
Yay!
Talking about that grindhouse. We don't have to talk about that grindhouse.
We have to talk about it?
No, we don't.
We don't have to?
No,
okay.
We don't have to talk about the grindhouse double feature.
And it has the guy that played Saeed from Lost. Takes people's balls.
Oh, yeah. Bring me his ball.
And they got Bruce Willis. And Rose McGowan. When she was the last time she was still hot. Rose McGowan before she went crazy. I mean, whatever. Justifiably crazy, I guess.
You fuck Harvey Weinstein and try and keep your sanity, man. It's like staring into the face of Yog Sothoth.
I was about to say, it's like, take a fucking sanity check, Roll for sanity.
When you fuck Harvey Weinstein, the abyss stares back. I had a funny thought pop into my head the other day. Funny to me. Maybe you won't laugh at it.
Don't you hate when you panic and kill the hooker?
No, that wasn't funny. That was funny, like a funny smell. You ever staring into the abyss, hoping just this once the abyss doesn't stare back as it rips the weave off the other abyss and just starts a real fucking scene in the food court? Metaphorically, of course. That string of words popped into my head the other day. I'm like, that's fucking funny. I've got no good context to put it in, but that was great.
Like the abyss is a real housewife.
The
real housewives of real
the metaphorical abyss is just some trashy person at the mall. It's like, hey, when you stare into the abyss, sometimes you hope the abyss doesn't stare back at you as it tears the weave off that other abyss and just fucking throws her teeth all over the counter of the Taco Bell at the mall.
And for reasons, well, no, okay. It turns out they shut down the website Backpage.com.
What's Backpage.com?
Backpage.com was a free classifieds website.
Oh, so it was like advertising for whores.
Yeah.
Did they shut it down because of whores?
The FBI shut it down.
Because of whores.
Because of whores.
Yeah.
Because I guess there's some new...
This is a thing called prostitution.
Well, not new, but, anti-sex trafficking bill.
Yeah.
So they shut down Backpage.
Oh.
And they shut down Craigslist's personals section.
Casual encounters?
And
it's having the reverse effect. I read about that. It's having the reverse effect it's supposed to, because now pimps are just going to women who are, fucking managing themselves, and they're having to get back into fucking being managed and shit.
Yeah.
Because they don't have, Backpage or Craigslist to fucking... So really, it's just making things bad. How many more chunks of this deer are we going to pass before there's just no more red on the road? God damn it.
And it's raining. Well, not rain. Well, was it raining? Because it felt like it rained.
It's like moist then cold. Grandma. Oh no. I forgot Cold Bean's dead.
That old gag.
She doesn't like it when you call her that, but yeah.
That's what Grandpa calls her behind her back.
The old gag.
Hey, you ever seen that old gag?
You fucking Jerusalem cricket.
You can't use that word. That's our word.
Oh yeah. So, pill bugs, which we in upstate New York call potato bugs,
but then
are not the true potato bugs, because potato bugs are Jerusalem crickets, which are terrifying.
And I said, you can't say Jerusalem crickets. That's our word.
Yeah. Get those
God
fucking
damn it.
Jerusalem crickets off my lawn.
Those Jerusalem crickets are just running the entertainment industry. Why Harvey Weinstein was in power.
Because of the Jerusalem
Hashtag me too.
You were just every BuzzFeed article. And every Breitbart article.
Oh my god.
Buzzbart.
Do you ever look up, when you hit the Google app on your phone and it'll give you like custom articles over the things that you've Googled and stuff like that?
I'll get like notifications where it's like, hey, something happened with PlayStation. I know you like that.
Yeah, and so it was an article from Taika Waititi, and it was basically talking about how although he loves New Zealand, it was fucking just growing up a guy of his skin color. He was discriminated against. It was racist as fuck, and like basically like he said like his whole high school career, he had an after school job working at working in a supermarket, but because of his color, like he was always a stock boy. They would never make him cashier, and like the same people who he worked with for years. Like one day just started accusing him of sniffing glue, which is, I guess in New Zealand that's like a thing that like low lives do, whatever. And he's like, I've known you for fucking.
Everyone sniffs glue. Come on.
All right, way before there was Tide Pod challenges and snorting condoms,
look, all I'm
people
saying
were sniffing
is if
glue.
you never sniff glue, you don't belong in this fucking industry, okay? Oh,
Harvey,
shit, I'm on the wrong day.
I sniffed glue and I stared into the apocalypse and I saw Harvey Weinstein.
David Lynch? Your Quentin Tarantino sounds like David Lynch.
I sniffed glue and then I stared into the apocalypse and I saw Harvey Weinstein.
And it was all a dream.
And I said, I don't like you, Jerusalem cricket.
Bangkok.
Asian setting.
Anyway, what were you saying about Taika Waititi before I derailed it?
So he
was accused of sniffing.
He was accused in a weird, serious way. And he's like,
Taika, you sniffing glue?
And he's like, Dicks, I've known you guys for 7 years or something like that. Like, our moms work together, and you're gonna come at me with this bullshit. So he was basically saying that, like, you know, how racist. But then, like, and so I was looking at the article, and I kind of just clicked on the article, but it was a fucking Breitbart article.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't fucking, like, I'm pretty sure there's seeds of truth in that story, but I don't fucking, like, if I had realized it was a Breitbart article, I wouldn't have just clicked on it. You know, I started looking at the other articles that was on it, and I was like, oh, shit. I don't want Google to start fucking sending me Breitbart articles. Right. And then, one of my neighbors on Facebook, and when I say neighbors, I mean my old neighbor or whatever, a girl I grew up with.
Profile's right next to mine. It's my Facebook.
I guess she has turned like ultra conservative, and it was basically she put a link to a poster of a painting of Donald Trump. I was saying it was a painting, but it wasn't like you weren't ordering the painting.
It's like 5 different memes. There's a link to a picture of a poster of a painting of a fucking dumpster
of a dumpster fire of a president. It's Donald Trump standing on the field of a football stadium.
Standing on the field of a football stadium.
Holding a tattered flag in one hand and a rag in the other, and looking like he's crying. Like he's wiping the flag down after it's been trampled at some sort of rally in a football field. And I'm like, did this happen? Were flags trampled on a football stadium? I mean, I know the whole like kneeling thing, but was there a thing at a football stadium where flag?
It's a metaphor.
What's a metaphor?
I want that painting.
It's a third darts at it.
So that I can hang it up in my house, have people walk in, see it, and then be like, no, I'm just fucking with you. But like, you can tell the exact kind of person that would buy that painting.
Yeah, and it's like,
It's the person whose fucking team lost the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, Dad, but that doesn't mean that you can do this.
And it's like, that is such a weird, specific painting. And then plus, like, let's just say you're the person to fucking buy it, okay? Mm-hmm. Then to share the link on Facebook and say, hey, I bought this, you should buy it also. For the lack of better term, you know, here's a link to something I bought. Isn't it wonderful?
I like this, and I think you will too.
You know, it's not, you know, it should be, you know, young Taika Waititi crying in the back room of a supermarket with a bag of glue in his hand.
With a fucking rag in one hand and a can of spray paint in the other. He's got fucking...
Witness me!
He's got fucking chrome all over his face. Just like, I didn't sniff glue. No, that was spray paint. That was my drug of choice. Didgeridoo.
Glue's fucking expensive.
Look. And New Zealand, you got your didgeridoos, and you got your didgeridon'ts. Sniffing glue is a big didgeridon't.
New Zealand, red, white, but never blue. I think that's Canadians. Fuck you, whatever. Give me that rag.
Oh shit, it's David Lynch again, he's back.
I was
fucking paint rag.
I was huffing paint. I was staring into the abyss. And I saw that moon cricket, Harvey Weinstein.
I thought I was Taika Waititi.
But you weren't no Taika Waititi, David Lynch.
David Lynch. I sniffed this bag and I gotta go pregnant. Taika Waititi, you sniffing glue? Because I smell some glue.
Oh, you know what? I don't sniff glue anymore. I haven't done that since the shops.
This motherfucker thinks he's a rock monster.
Shaka tiki. What'd you say?
This motherfucker thinks he's a rock monster.
Nothing to be afraid of unless you're made of scissors.
How much glue you sniff when you think of a big rock monster and you hang out with a bug with knives for hands?
Yeah, see, we can do the impression thing. We just gotta differentiate from Ralph Garman's impression. Tracy Morgan, Quentin Tarantino, Taika Waititi. These are some.
We're fucking breaking ground here.
Yeah, man. Just, you know, when your Tarantino kind of slips into David Lynch, then you're like, okay, well, fucking back off Ralph's Kool-Aid. These impressions seem derivative. Thank you.
Well, it's like when, in the early 90s, when Dana Carvey was doing George Sr., and everybody was doing a impression of George Sr., but they were doing Dana Carvey's impression of George Sr.
This is Barbara. I call her Barb.
I gotta do it. 1,000 points of light, a kinder, gentler America. And it's like George Bush Sr. maybe said those things once, you know, and Dana Carvey just ran with it. And you have to understand, at that particular time, when we saw the president a bunch of times on TV, we were looking forward to the weekend to see how Dana Carvey would put his spin on it.
I would have my armored car drivers know how to drive a fucking armored car. Sorry, continue.
Taking up 2 seats, 2 aisles,
2 seats,
2 lanes.
The airline says I have to. Okay.
Oh my God, to take up 2 lanes.
You're not too fat to fly. I can pay.
I'm gonna take up 2 lanes because I don't want to know some driving next to me and goes, hey, I've got a shotgun, go and take my money.
Yeah, that's a fucking Walmart truck. He's just out of the game for a year.
I got a good idea, let's try to Walmart. Really, Tracy? I know what I said, I'll go to fucking Walmart.
You know, if I was Tracy Morgan, I would just walk into Walmart's and take whatever the fuck I wanted.
I can take what I want.
On the way out, they're like, sir, you can't do that. You know who I am? I'm Tracy fucking Morgan. I almost got killed by you motherfuckers. And hey, I'm Mr. Morgan. You go ahead, you take that PSVR all you want.
I'm taking this.
Take 2, they're small.
Yeah, I think I will.
I'm taking this already made chicken wrap.
Fucking NAACP is just fucking. How do we shut down a podcast? Is it racist? It's so bad it can't even be racist. That's the problem.
We wouldn't. Because I said chicken wrap? No, I hope that wasn't. Oh, okay.
It's so not even close to Tracy Morgan. It can't even be considered a racist thing.
What's up with all these dog tower chickens? I'm Gentleman Bang.
What?
I'm Gentleman Bang. Look at that scout over there. I'm Sam Skull, the Hydrogen Valley Pill.
Just doing the hits with the Tracy Morgan voice.
Who's doing coke out there, fish's asshole?
Who let the dog on the plane?
That's why you got a heart attack when you doing coke out of Gary's asshole?
I don't get any little catfish on the plane. I don't catfish her. She's doing drugs out of that dog's asshole.
To any of our deaf listeners, you're welcome.
and I gotta say, thank goodness, the same thing. It was the same thing with The Matrix, also a *99 movie, where like I went into it. All that I knew of The Matrix was a ad in a comic book where it was like a embryo in a egg thing hanging off like a robotic arm, and it says The Matrix has you. And I thought that for whatever reason that
yes, it fucking does. That's my money.
It's like, I'm so fucking there. And I didn't know what it was. And I remember like I thought I was cute because I was like, whenever like I would sign off of like AOL Messenger, my friends, I would say The Matrix has you, because I'm fucking edgy like that.
And you're like, wow, let's not talk to Chris anymore.
I keep getting ignored. My friends that I see every day all of a sudden are never on anymore.
He's getting charged by the megabyte here. He's just fucking me up.
The Matrix on AOL. But I like. Those were two good movies. I feel that were like those are two movies that are good to go see, totally blind on what the fuck's going on.
Unfortunately, nobody in the world is blind to either of those movies anymore.
Yeah, kind of. It's a shame, man. Like
there's indigenous tribes where the white man shows up and like fucking blue pills.
This is the desert of the real, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, there was another Brad Pitt movie that I went to go see totally blind. I was with my buddy, and was
it 12 Monkeys?
No, it
That's
was
a good one to go into blind too.
California.
I don't know.
David Duchovny.
Californication.
No, California with a K.
No, David Duchovny was in Californication.
He was also in Californication, but that's not that's a TV show that
Brad Pitt was in Californication?
No, he was.
Just get through your story. I'm gonna be a dick about it.
No, I went to go see. It was like my friend's cousin was coming into town, and she wanted to see it. And he's like, "Oh, I'm going with my cousin or whatever," and she was kind of cute, so I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's go." But it's a really good movie where it's David Duchovny and his girlfriend are traveling across the country to California. And I guess to alleviate the cost of driving across country, they put out like an ad like on a board, like, help us pay the gas and we'll drive to California, sort of a deal, way before Craigslist. And and so Brad Pitt and his girlfriend show up, and they're like, "Oh, look, that's cool. We're two couples, whatever." And then it turns out, like, everywhere they go, like if they go to get gas at the gas station, like Brad Pitt and his girlfriend say, "Oh, hold on, we'll be right back," and they're robbing the gas station.
Oh, that's cool.
As but like murdering the fucking guys, like not just robbing them, like just fucking just.
That's a cool twist.
And like, oh, and it's like, oh, they both, and Brad Pitt plays like a real shitbag character, and David Duchovny's like a college professor, and he's sort of like, how did this shitbag have this money to fucking, like they sort of like start questioning, and then but like when they're in
hold on, then David Duchovny's girlfriend like jokes like maybe they're robbing the places, right?
I think so. It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
That just seems like if you're making that movie, you're gonna throw that line in, and you're gonna at the premiere be like, fuck, why'd I leave that in?
And David Duchovny's like, man, I gotta use the bathroom, man. Before we hit the road, let me go use the bathroom. Oh my god, these people are dead? They were alive 30 seconds.
Guys, what happened while you were in there?
Fucking guy, he had a death pact.
Did he look okay? Was he sick?
Yeah, he said snap into a Slim Jim and his fucking head blew up, man.
Damn.
He had a Red Bull and a Slim Jim.
Gave him wings and he smashed his fucking head into the ceiling. He said, "Oh yeah," and then he died. I didn't want to worry you guys with it. I thought we could just get back onto the trip. The cops will handle that. That's their job.
Not my monkeys, not my circus, man.
Yeah, well, there's been 12 gas stations we've stopped at, so that's 12 monkeys.
You can't say that word.
Brad Pitt looks like at the fucking camera. Like, yeah.
No, they're from Nepal.
Oh, Jesus. Well, you made it racist.
Oh, boy. Okay, no,
I was just trying to make a cute Brad Pitt joke.
So yesterday, we're working the line, and we're working with, it's time to bring up Shit Sack.
All right.
So,
it's the Shit Sack segment of the week.
Yes. So Shit Sack is talking to one of our coworkers, one of the ones from Nepal.
I know you're here legally.
The same guy who's break.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Poor guy.
And so Shit Sack goes into this whole, what's the word I'm looking for?
Tirade?
Soliloquy. On him having to...
No, it was a tirade. I know him. He is not capable of soliloquy.
Telling a story of how Indian phone scammers were trying to get him to basically, it's a phone scam where someone's trying to give you access to your computer through like mobile.
I need to know your MAC address.
Yeah, mobile. What do they call that? Mobile, like to give someone else access to your computer. Remote access.
I worked in IT. I know these things.
And so he's telling the story to who technically is from Nepal, but spent a lot of time in India. But I'm pretty sure shit sacks mind. They're just all Indians.
Right.
And he's sharing a story.
It's got a little like thing of color swap. Like you're Indian, right?
Yeah, you're not a Mexican. Because you talk more funny than the Mexicans.
You don't smell spicy. You must be from Nepal. It's like it's super racist, but it's always right.
I can tell by the thickness of your eyebrows.
Let's see here.
You're not even a southern region Indian. You're more from Nepal.
Can you just make a kissy face for me? Well, you never done learn a turban.
I know you came to this country illegally.
What's funny is that just doing a southern accent, if you ever heard this, it'd throw off the sound like, oh, they're not talking about me.
But yeah, so he was telling our coworker from Nepal this whole story about Indian phone scammers trying to gain remote access to his computer. And it's just like, that's because he didn't have that conversation with anybody else.
Right.
Weird,
right?
It's not, I don't know. It's like, I wish you could hear yourself sometimes, man. Is it not, stay woke. Is that his name?
Jesus.
And I'm getting that also now where, not phone scammers per se, but bill collectors. And
they're not trying to steal from you. You just didn't pay your bill.
Yeah. Well, no. But the deal is the area code here for Rochester is 585.
True.
So the dialer, I guess, whatever that they're using, is using a 585 area code. So I'm like, oh, look, it's like a local number. I'm wondering, like, is it my daughter's school? Is it, maybe someone in town that, called me from like a number that's not mine but needs to get in contact with me for whatever reason? So I'm like, hello. And there's always that moment for the computer to connect. And as soon as you hear that moment, you're like, I just hang up. It's like, this is not important. A human being would have been there.
If you're aware of this, but it's a good public service announcement regardless. If you ever get a call, or like, miss a call and be like, I didn't hear it ring or whatever. If you get a call from a number you don't know and call it back, and then, you call and you don't hear anything or something, you're like, hello, and then you hear like something like, can you hear me? Never say yes.
Oh, yeah. Because if you say yes,
you're in a different automated system. You placed the call and then said yes to whatever the computer alleges to have asked you. And it could be like, hey, can we charge this phone bill $120? Yes.
Yeah.
So don't do that, Tommy B. Chris, why don't you do whatever the fuck you want?
Until Tommy B says a friend request.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy, you're out in the cold until Tommy B comes through. Indians are cool. That wasn't the point of your story, was it? I'm sorry.
12 Monkeys was a racist movie.
It wasn't, man.
No, that's with
Bruce Willis going back in time and run away from
directed by the guy from
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's so like Loopy,
That was directed by Terry Gilliam of Monty Python and the Holy Grail fame.
Yes.
And, all the other Monty Python things. And, just name...
Lemony Snickets? No. Brazil?
Blank and Blanking in Blank Vegas.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
He directed that one. Well, you don't like it?
That's one of those fucking movies.
One of those
People
like that. I can't stand it.
Yeah, it's like, I like Evil Dead, and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and The Misfits.
I feel like...
And Godzilla movies.
I feel like you'll enjoy your life a whole lot more if you stop... Well, if you actually didn't give a shit what people think, instead of just putting on the air of someone who doesn't give a shit what people think.
No,
you can like a movie on its merits and ignore its fan base.
I literally saw it in the theater. Like, I'm not, and it's not, once again, it's not the movie, it is the fan base.
Right.
It's sort of.
And
but there is
who fucking cares what the fan base is like? You can
irritates
like
me.
a movie without buying a poster of it and putting it on a t-shirt and be like, hey, you seen Fear and Loathing? Fucking crazy, right? Dude, that movie woke me up. I do mescaline now.
We're in bad country.
Yeah. You don't need to...
Well, that scene on the...
It's not like an infection. You can't, just like, oh, hey, this fan is like this and I don't like it. I don't want to like this movie because I'll be like that after.
Okay.
Tim Hill's going to fucking kill himself. I'm sorry. He's just
contemplating.
looking out at the water like, I could just walk down in there.
Just never come
Wait
back.
till the bubbles stop. Fucking goddamn, dude. That's sad.
Well, okay, here's a true story, and this is gonna if you haven't had a negative fucking idea about me, it's just gonna show you even more. This was the late...
I've had plenty of negative ideas about you. Go on.
It was the late 90s, and I was working in the check cashing place, which I had worked for like my entire since 13 to about fucking 20. I worked in a check cashing place. And
if there's any listeners that didn't know that, welcome to our first show that you've heard.
Yeah, well, it's
talk about that every fucking week, man.
Well, it's sort of just in case, every episode is someone's first episode. Like every comic could be someone's new first comic, to quote Stan Lee. So,
also to quote Stan Lee, don't steal my blood. So, fuck it, whatever.
Pneumonia.
Hey, true believers.
I just gotta make it to Infinity War.
Somebody stole all my fucking blood. So if you could send your blood on to Stan, P.O. Box 28, care of Stan Lee's arteries. Thank you.
Yes, I'm working on a check cashing place.
Damn it, I thought I had you off the track. Go on.
And I was wearing a wrestling shirt. I believe it was a New World Order shirt. And so one of the customers comes in, and this is going to be like... So the customer was wearing like a Shawn Michaels shirt.
All right.
The customer also just happened to be someone with Down syndrome. And so...
So you thought
he's
liking
looking,
wrestling made you mentally handicapped?
He was sort of like... He was very excited that I was wearing like an NWO shirt.
All right.
And he's like, you're like me! You're like me!
And from that day forward, you vowed never to like something someone else likes. Because you're a fucking garbage person.
And I was sort of like, and so ever since then, I sort of like, not ever since then, but that's sort of, that definitely doesn't help.
If that ever happens again, I've got a shortcut for you. All you have to say is, oh yeah, I like wrestling too.
Yeah.
You're a human. Jesus Christ.
But it's just sort of like, I don't know. I know I'm a horrible person for thinking that, but
yes,
I was just wearing a shirt.
The first step is admitting the problem. You essentially just said, as if it's a good argument or even an argument at all, I don't like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas because a kid with Down syndrome likes Shawn Michaels. Congratulations.
And we're back.
With a dramatic conclusion to this episode
of Two Strangers, One Podcast.
.com. Oh, shit.
.net. They stole my .com.
Try it again.
And it's Friday the 13th.
Yep. This could be our last recording ever.
What if we died, like, in a car accident and they found the recorder?
I was thinking we very unluckily, have a problem with the microphone. It doesn't work anymore.
Oh, yeah. I'll just edit in another outro from another podcast. It's the same deal, Go visit the website, send us an email. Don't be, you should be fapping, don't be a stranger. But it's Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
And I said, you know what, it'd be great if we turn on Facebook and saw 9,000 photos of Jason Voorhees.
Yep. And then you read that status you wrote out loud to me as if you had just seen it posted by someone else.
Because it's funny. But it's so fucking hack. It's the same people when it's Pi Day, when it's 3/14, or the Ides of March, or 3/16, Austin 3/16, so I just whipped your ass.
Are they hurting you by doing that?
They're hurting my soul. It makes me sad that I live on a planet with people that are so fucking basic.
Are they doing it to hurt you?
No. Just let it go, man.
Just fucking, who gives a shit?
Just let it go. It's not hurting you, man.
Yeah.
See a starfish, just walking down the beach, don't step on it, man.
Let people enjoy things.
No. So, here's this thing I've shared. Look, I'm so fucking clever, I shared it. Yeah, it was funny when we all saw it last year. Here's a meme.
How can I fix this for you?
Here's a meme. I should just leave Facebook.
Yeah,
but I don't want to.
Should.
But I don't want to.
You're not benefiting anyone, and nobody is benefiting you on Facebook. What are you doing on there? All you do is bitch on Facebook, and then bitch about people on Facebook.
I'm funny, right? I'm occasionally funny. I do the occasional funny post. Something a little, so it's a little observation people don't usually make, so making a connection. Things some people forgot to laugh at the first time they saw when it happened. Kind of pointing it out to them, letting them see them, pointing out ironies in life. Kind of.
Just waiting for you to stop talking so I can continue to not answer that because you're my friend.
I dropped pizza all over the floor.
Yeah.
At work, they had pizza.
Yeah.
And it was the pizza like left over from like lunch.
Yeah.
And here we are at 11:30 at night. And so I said, "Oh, look, here's all the extra pizza no one ate."
Yeah.
Consolidated to one box. Brought it to Austin's car.
And threw it all over the fucking parking
dropped
lot.
it on the fucking floor. I'm so fucking...
It's the ground when you're outside.
But it's what it was. It's no harm, no foul. I guess, you know, I wasn't expecting to get pizza when I left work.
Right.
So I was kind of excited. Like, all right, I have all this great pizza.
And then you're like, why did this happen to me? Like, you were in control of the box the entire time.
Well, it's one of those big fucking sheet pizza boxes.
Yeah.
It can be a little unwieldy, especially when you're trying to navigate into the back seat of a car.
Did you lose control, or was there a gust of wind that knocked it out of your hands?
Oh, you know, all the pizza slices aren't evenly distributed. It's not a whole pizza, it's a bunch of slices of
Who
pizza.
distributed the slices in there?
I did.
Yeah.
I'd anticipate
This did not happen to you.
I caused it to happen?
Yes. You did not make the necessary precautions, and so you dropped pizza all over the fucking parking lot and didn't get to enjoy any.
Yeah. Sad, man.
Friday the 13th, man. Jason came up and knocked that pizza box out of your hands.
Yeah, that's who did it.
Yep. You just go Beetlejuice me up another Bloody Mary, this candy man. Did it work?
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Look, she's running behind the car. Showed up in my rear view. Love it when that happens.
You ever hear like those, urban legends, or it's like someone's in the back seat? Oh, he's in the back seat.
Yeah. You know how I know this? Because I was the guy in the back seat. Yeah.
She parked the car, and then...
Yeah. And there was a hook.
And every time she turned around, it was... You know, and then she parked the car, and said, hey, there's a guy killing people in the back seat.
What?
I know there's a story. There's an urban legend of something in the back seat.
Right. So a woman's driving home. And there's a big old semi-truck behind her, like the whole way.
Oh, and it's high beaming, right?
And it keeps high beaming her, and she thinks she's being followed. She gets scared. She takes right, 2 rights, 2 lefts, knows that she's being followed. Pulls into a police station, gets out and yells at the guy like, "Hey, stop following me!" And he says, "No, no, no. I was turning on the lights every time this guy in your back seat popped up." That's the big twist, is that this guy kept popping up to fucking strangle her or some shit, and he put the high beams on so she'd look back.
I mean, you could just kill her.
Yeah.
What's the truck driver gonna do?
Yeah. Well, you're probably gonna die once you kill her, you realize. I don't know what your end game is here.
Choke her while we're driving.
And she's like, harder. Harder, Daddy.
Yes.
What?
My pussy's wet now. What? He was a freak.
I just had this reupholstered. Now you're making it dirty. Oh, you're a little kinkier than most of my victims. What? Victims? What the fuck? I thought you were answering my Craigslist ad. Craigslist ad? Well, they shut down Backpage.
They want drug trafficking. They want sex trafficking.
So now they shut down Backpage, so women can't manage themselves, and now there's a bunch of sex trafficking. Good job, guys. Yeah, that's not really what that leans for, but you do you, man. Go off, I guess.
Yeah. It's like, fuck that, I don't...
Something in my fucking trunk.
There's something in your trunk?
Yeah, nothing ominous, just like... I think it's like my spare tire got moved a little bit, so now it's rattling on the post it stays on and shit.
Oh, okay. Let me go! Let me out of here!
It's a little better.
I got whiplash, but at least it's not making a noise anymore.
No, it still is. If this light would turn. There we go.
There we go.
No more idling for you, Mr. Spare Tire. You'd think since this has been going on for 3 days, I'd go back there and move the tire a little bit. But I don't.
And the truck that keeps high beaming us.
Yep.
It's just it's a killer with Parkinson's.
Fuck, man.
He stabbed him 57 times. He meant it to me once.
Is this the persona you just want out there? People hear you say just fucked up shit and then laugh your ass off at it?
Stop being so ableist. You're telling me people with Parkinson's can't be murderers also? You know? You don't see enough representation of, handicap. There
Did
aren't
they
many
just honk on me?
Yeah.
They honked at me for being in my lane when they wanted to be in my lane?
Why are you in your lane when I'm driving into your lane?
Right.
Asshole.
Holy shit. What's up, Chad, and Jamal? Jamal was the white one in the back with the red hat.
Yeah, I said that about one of our coworkers today. I'm like, you look like the because he's a white guy. Yeah. You look like the white guy that goes to like the one black guy in the club to give him a fist bump. Hey, man. I know, right?
The struggle. Wakanda forever, bro.
You think I'm not fucking woke?
No, I do not think you're woke.
Black Panther is fucking...
You have punched down every day this week. You are not woke.
I'm so woke I can be close-minded.
It's not.
I'm beyond woke.
Not a thing.
Well, okay, like, let's take something like women getting paid less than men.
Okay.
I've always had jobs where, like, what you make an hour is a clear fucking marked thing. I mean, this might be a job that doesn't have it. But for the most part, I've always had jobs where it's fucking, in the job description, you make $10 an hour.
Yeah.
So I've never had a job, like when they say, like, oh, pay disparity, I honestly have never seen it because in jobs that I've had, it's always been clear and marked what a person makes an hour. So I'm not saying that it doesn't exist because I don't witness it, but like for me, like if I was closed-minded and a bit enough to say, oh, there's no such thing as pay disparity, because in my experience, I've lived in a world where every job I've had, it's been equal.
All right.
I'm just saying stuff like that. So I'm so woke that
I'm woke about this one thing.
Well, I'm just saying.
But I don't want to be
like
compared to someone with Down syndrome. And Parkinson's is hilarious as shit. That's you. That's my you. I might not have the voice down, but the message is spot on, and that's the problem.
Put your chin in your chest. I don't like people with Parkinson's. How come we never see no handicapped killers in the movies? Also, this retard with a Shawn Michaels shirt on.
So this has been Two Strangers, One Podcast.
This has been Two Strangers, One Podcast. We certainly hope you guys had as much fun listening as we did recording. Thank you for listening to Two Strangers, One Podcast. I'm Chris.
I have been Austin.
Peace. Don't be a stranger. We're out. You should be fapping.
You're like me.
You're like me. You're like me.
Let me do all my whole outro stuff. Please visit twostrangersonepodcast.net where you can find all things show related. You can find links to our iTunes page. You can download, subscribe to us on iTunes, on your iPhone, iPad, or iPod. If you don't have an iPhone, iPad, or iPod, you can download us on the Stitcher app. That's STITCHER for Android devices. That's the Stitcher app. I use the available offline option and listen later option, so you don't have to kill your data, you don't have to kill your battery when your Wi-Fi spot. Get all the episodes you want to listen to, and listen to them later. And of course, we are available on the Soundcloud app. That is our hosting site. I make sure all the episodes are downloadable. I think on iPhones they are downloadable, but on Androids they aren't. So that's why I'm a little like... But if you go to the website on SoundCloud, you can find us, and you can download them from there if you want to do. If you want to write to us, you can write to us at twostrangersonepodcast@gmail.com. That's all spelled out, twostrangersonepodcast. I got a brand new computer. Thank you to my dad for helping me out with basically a payment for the computer because we're recording this on a new system, and it sounded good when I was recording earlier. So, thank you, Dad.
I'm sure it was the old computer holding you back and not this antique microphone we're using.
The microphone has soul, it has spirit, it has
you guys seeing all this soul in the podcast?
I haven't. The funny thing is with the new computer, I don't have time to sign into the email account right now, but no one writes us anyway. But if you want to write us, you can write us at twostrangersonepodcast.
Well, what happened to that one fan that writes all the time?
He fell off the fucking face of the earth. I don't know what happened.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
You think the Earth's flat? Oh, we got another hour to go then, man.
Well, let's go to the space station. Look. But yeah, but you can write to us at twostrangersonepodcast@gmail.com. We want your money. We need your money. And until we set up a Patreon, what you can do is you can share and like us on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/2strangers1podcast. Once again, all spelled out. And share this episode, like the page, share the entire page, and that'd be great. We also have a YouTube group, Two Strangers One Podcast Network. Let me see what else. We're on Twitter @Stranger Podcast. No, I've only, the episodes that are available online right now are really only for the past year. If you want to go back and listen to any of our other episodes from more than 5 years ago, we are on YouTube. Just search for Two Strangers One Podcast. You can find all the earlier 200 some odd shows. You can find my Stranger Vlogs, which I've done about 40 so far, and I have 2 in the pipe, and 2 up the butt, 2 in my anus, like a finger. And I also have my audiobook. If you want to hear my second book, Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, you can listen to it totally for free on YouTube. Just search for Odd I See, A Tale from the Road. Also available on YouTube, and that's about it. I can't think of her speak on.
No, I got
you
nothing
never.
going on, man.
I was like, fuck that. I got shit I got to do.
If you guys can tell me how to beat this part of Zelda I'm stuck on, that'd be great. Shoot me an email. Thunderblight Ganon's a bitch.
Thunderblight Ganon. So if you have any way to beat Thunderblight Ganon, you can write to us at twostrangersonepodcast@gmail.com.
Thanks. Get some traffic in that email account. Bunch of people telling me how bad I am at the game.
That's like the first half of the game. Like not even the first half.
Well, no, it's because you can tackle those dungeons in any order.
Oh, okay. Which I think is a total ripoff of Shadow of the Colossus, but for another day.
You can't tackle those in any order.
Oh, I guess.
Oh, you proved me wrong. I'm committing to
it. All right. Well, we certainly hope you guys enjoyed listening, had as much fun as we did recording. Thank you for listening to the Strangers One Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Austin.
Don't be a stranger. Peace. We're out. Bye.
Chocolate.
You should be fapping balls.
All right, here we go, man. Go ahead. You want to read
Double Jackpot.
What is it?
It is a self-published book by Christopher Cologne.
Chris Cologne? Smells good to me.
But
look at her. That broke that fucking cold little exterior. He's like, hee.
But it is spelled Colon.
Him punny.
But Double Jackpot is a book about a comic book artist, Eric, who is in a loveless relationship with a materialistic
I feel you, Eric.
Lynette.
Oh, fucking. Are you sure I didn't write this? Sounds hauntingly familiar.
He starts cheating on his girlfriend with a more creatively supportive woman, Nadia.
Well, I got to meet her. Where's the Nadia?
There's your summer girlfriend.
Summer Nadia is Nadia.
Nadia?
Yeah, I think Nadia spelled with an A.
All right.
Both Lynette and Nadia play the double jackpot, the largest payout in lotto history, much like the recent Powerball. Both girls play his birth date as the winning numbers. Eric is now stuck between 2 of the country's richest women. Who will he choose? It's not that simple. This is a clever fucking idea,
yeah,
man.
Is.
Look at her. Fucking, she's impressed.
I am.
She got some summer reading. Christopher Cologne smells real lovely with an original idea. This is. I've never heard this before.
I haven't either. This is a self-published book, much in the indie spirit as Kev's Clerks.
Oh, you don't even need to name check me. This is just a good idea. You could stand on your own, man. You don't even have to be like, hey, remember Clerks? This is nothing like that. This is way more original than Clerks. This is a good idea, man. Why didn't I think of this?
I need something to read. This book is part of the Comic Books, Heavy Metal, Video Games Trilogy Book 2. Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, coming soon.
Right on, man. It's part of a trilogy. This is the first part.
Way to write, man.
He's seeking a literary agent. Motherfuckers, anybody out there? There ain't no literary agents listening to this show, I assure you, sure. Sure. I assure you, sure. But somebody know a literary agent? Hook a motherfucker up! Chris Cologne come up with an original idea. I should tell Raskin. That's a good fucking idea, to be honest with you. That's a fucking rom-com right there. Megan, get Raskin on the phone. Isn't it possible to get Raskin on the phone? No?
Yeah.
I want to run it past him, man. And if it happens, I get a taste, Chris Cologne. I get a whiff, if you will.
The book could also be ordered on www.lbgtv.com. LULU.com.
That's Lulu.com.
I understand that. I just want to spell it out.
Normally one says it, that spells it. Still, Lulu.com. What is that? Do you know what it is?
I don't know. All right. The book could also be ordered on www.lulu.com. Search for Double Jackpot Christopher Cologne. A paperback version of the book is $15 and a PDF file is only $5.
$5 is
Yeah.
insanely inexpensive. 15's not even that bad for a paperback version.
No.
This is $1 million idea right here. Like a movie about a dude who fucking is stuck between two chicks, both of who play his birthday and win the lottery. Come on! I can see that trailer. Chris Cologne is on to something. Nobody else can smell it but me.
I'll read it.
Thank you. I'm going to make that smelly joke.
I know. You're trying to get me to laugh again.
It worked once. Double Jackpot is a self-published book by Chris Cologne, man. It's the first book in his comic books, heavy metal, video games trilogy. Book 2, Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, should be coming out soon. Get all the information at Chris Cologne, like a motherfucker.
I will
his
totally
book,
read this.
Double Jackpot. I'm serious. I'm going to recommend that to fucking Raskin. How is that not a movie? You know what I'm saying? This could be a sexy movie. You could do an R-rated version. There could be nudie in it, and you could saw them fucking both chicks. Maybe a little penetration. Maybe a butthole shot. No butthole, no care.
I would like to formally apologize to Christopher Cologne right now.
No, sex sells. Chris Cologne will appreciate that. He's like, thanks for throwing a few buttholes in there, man.
Don't forget to check out twostrangersonepodcast.net, your one-stop resource for everything show-related. You can find links to subscribe to us on iTunes or on Stitcher. You could also find links to buy my book, Double Jackpot, on twostrangersonepodcast.net.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.